annual request?
We actually have been in discussions with Notre Dame in the last little while concerning that game, whereas in the past it's been, silence. And so I feel that we're close to being able to come to some agreement on how we'll settle that contract. And it would be, I feel it'll be with games, not with, not in a legal cash sense.
That'd be more likely than coming here, obviously.
I don't know where we're at with that yet. We'll figure that out. But I think we'll end up working it out on the field, not as far as just a settlement.
You haven't played Air Force, Colorado State, New Mexico, or Wyoming since the independence.
We play Wyoming in the bowl game.
Well, I mean, as far as a scheduled game, or you don't have one scheduled with. Is there any sort of thawing out with those schools, or is it still
yeah,
feeling?
I think that's a good way to put it. I don't think there's really an issue. I've spoken with all of those schools, and really just comes down to, I don't think it's an issue of they're holding it against us. I think it's just a matter of whether it fits them. Some of those games we might not have wanted to play in past years, and it's maybe not be a good fit for them right now. But I don't think any of those schools that you mentioned, like an example would be San Diego State. They didn't want to play for a little bit, and we got a game. So that was a situation where it just came to a point where we knew we could play it, where we could fit for both teams. And I don't think there's any doubt that with the others, we were really close with Air Force about a year ago and just didn't work. And I didn't say anything about it at the time, but I think in answer to your question, that would be an example of one where we thought we had it and just didn't work out right.
So as a follow-up, a lot of people say you should go back to the Mountain West. You've obviously had to have heard it. Is there any indication that the Mountain West wants you back, or would take you back?
I know all of the athletic directors. I'm really close friends with the conference commissioner and his staff. Craig Thompson's on the NCAA men's basketball committee again this year with me. We sit next to each other and talk every meeting about sports and stuff, but that's not a topic of discussion at this point.
So there aren't any hard feelings or anything between the conference
Not
and you
with-
guys? Because
not
there were
with
some pretty
me.
strong statements
Not
at
with
the time.
me. Yeah, I get it. I understand the time. I totally
Sure.
do. And I understand it. And I actually spoke with ADs at the time, and they were hot. They thought that they thought we shouldn't have done it. And as a result, maybe there was a freezing period. But I think that's passed.
What's been the ROI on that change, though, specifically? Were you seeing big improvements within the athletic department by making that move that has made it so beneficial to stay the course? And
Yeah, I mean, people debate that, but I think that it's given us an opportunity to expand and to be able to play across the country. We talked about being able to have more exposure. We got out of the TV situation that it was in. We play way more games on TV. That was something, and we can go wherever we want and play. Not wherever we want, but we go to many more places and play many more games that we wouldn't have had the opportunity to do. So, I mean, people can debate that as to whether they think that's right or not, but to me, that's the ROI.
the monetary boost as well?
Absolutely.
Is there a exact date when